love you more than I can say. I hope we never ever go our separate ways.
I need money. I need cash fast. Give me the bag. Nigga. Give me the bag. Nigga.
Okay, everybody, I'm getting prepared to do what I set out to do, and that is I gotta prepare some buckets for 3 plants. So let me take this out of here. We got 4 buckets remaining. I really only got enough dirt for 3 plants, but I really got 4 or 5 plants left. This is gonna be fast, so don't worry about it. I'm not gonna worry about too much of nothing here. Okay, and this one. Alright, so I got 3 buckets here. Now, okay. Got my clippers. Y'all see the clippers. Y'all see. Let me see. What we looking like? Okay. Alright. So I'm doing like I do them all. You need to have holes in the bottom for drainage. I got 3 more tomato plants. Now, they're not looking so good right now. That's okay. That's okay. They ready to be out with the big boys. So normally what I do to prepare them is I cut those bottom layer of you'll see in a second, but it's got the bottom layer of I don't know. The bottom layer of leaves that grow. I cut them. Okay, so let's see. Plus out this trash. This trash. Garden. Okay. So I got this bag of soil. That's a big bag. Big bag. Okay. Okay. This is heavy. This one. It's just hard for me to grab. that much in there. And this one, because I'll show you. Because you want to be able to sit the plant in there. Plus, and then cover it with more dirt. Yeah. See. And the reason I like Miracle Grow is because Miracle Grow allows your my breath a little bit. Miracle Grow has everything in it. I don't know what I was just saying, but it has everything in the bag for you, so you don't have to do nothing extra with the soil. I mean, some people may say that they prefer more organic formula. That's good for them, you know. But we're gonna do this how we like to do this. Let me see. Okay. All right. Just like that. Okay. So now we're gonna make a little hole for this plant. It don't matter if the hole is not quite deep enough because we're gonna put more dirt in there. Yeah. You just need a wedge to start. You know. So I make it deep in the middle, kind of, sort of. Take this one. Look at that. He's weak. He's weak right now. But he'll be strong in a minute. But see these two bottom ones? I'm going to get them out of here. All right? Get them out of here. I don't need it. That's really, look at that. See, but see the roots? See how those roots look? Yeah, that's healthiness. Put more dirt in there, so no worries. Alright, yeah, he bending over right now. But he gonna show love in a minute. They all show love. First, so got them two bottom sets of leaves. See, and all of them look like this. And this is also going to be an update to what I did so far already. So you guys are going to get to see. Yeah, they look like that. See, they look weak and not good because they want to be watered. See that rooting system? It's beautiful, right? That's what you want to see. Nice, beautiful rooting system. And over there in the dirt, I even got some double and triple. It's no big deal with the tomatoes. See here, got some more. Them low level ones down there. Get rid of that. So first sets. Get rid of those. We want our plants to be comfortable. I wonder if those are new ones growing. I think they new. Some new ones. The mom's over there trying to perform a little bit. All right. So right now, they're not feeling good about anything. These plants here. Not feeling good. But over here, you can't really see it. Oh no. My parsley toppled over. It's probably dead. This is my parsley. Damn. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Parsley's dead. But this is mom's. But I believe that's a new one growing in there. Right here. That's new mom's. We was gonna get rid of this. And I think this is a new one too. But this is a weed. We get rid of that. But we got new moms growing in there. What the divot? New moms. Anyway, once the new ones get going, we'll take these old ones and chop them up. Wasn't expecting that, but what do you ever expect? So I'm gonna take some of this dirt. I got some topsoil too I'm gonna put in here. Topsoil. So we're gonna put topsoil in. Oh no. Anyway. Shoot. Do this every time. Spill dirt right on the floor. I might not need the topsoil. See, and the thing about plants is, if you don't know, they need to be fed, right? So the whole idea is this. Because they need to be fed, they wilt. It's like they're saying, I'm hungry. Feed me, Seymour. You ever see the movie Little Shop of Horrors? So that's what they're going through right now. They're going through the feed me Seymour phase. Right? So I'm gonna feed them. I'm gonna feed them. Some more dirt here. Yeah, that's not good. So put some more dirt. I think this is way more dirt. Some dirt. Right? Then we can move it around. Move it around. Just like that. Move it around. Just like that. Move it around. Just like that. So get some of that topsoil thrown in there. Was ready to fry, huh? You heard me? I said it was ready to fry, huh? Yeah. Drop it right in. Let it go. That joint go. Got some more dirt. Watch out, buddy. Chaos in my way, as usual. So this is some top dirt. So there's enough of this in there. Oh, wow. Just one piece. Yeah, don't worry about it. All that gets cleaned up. Some top dirt too. This top dirt is like trash. It's really like trash. Oh no! You tackled my plant, son. Get my plants on. Disrespecting my plants like that. It's like that. No. Get a little breakup. Mm-hmm. All right. So now, we got some water over here. I'm just gonna put some cups of water in there. I know some of y'all probably saying, "Why you don't have the cages? It's tomatoes." I don't normally cage my tomatoes. Um, and there's a good reason why. I know you can weigh them down, right? But normally, by the time I'm done with these suckers, they are gonna be nice and strong, and I'm not gonna have to cage them. And by the time these suckers blossom into what I want them to blossom into, they're gonna be strong enough. So this is the fourth cup of water. So okay, you put 4 cups of water on all of them. This is rainwater too. I want y'all all to know that this is that good rainwater. These haven't. I feed these when they was inside. I feed them once a week. Just for those that want to know, I was soaking the soil once a week. And what that does is, because I got a busy schedule. I don't know how other people's schedule is, but my schedule is majorly busy. And so I have to do when I can. So, I mean, as you can see, they didn't die. I mean, they don't look in great shape, but I'm going to show you my other plants in a minute. Then that way you can understand. So, once you see my other plants, you'll understand that's 3. We're just going to do 4 cups of water for each pot. Only got a bucket left for rainwater left. Which is okay. It's okay. One, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So now, the objective at this point, and I'm gonna feed those, the ones out in the yard, a little later. But the objective here now, that thing is real weak. Alright? So I'm gonna take them the other section of the yard where my other plants are. Gotta watch where you walk out here, cause you'll mess around and step right in some dog. Ooh ooh. Ooh ooh. So, some plants look like we got something that's about to blossom. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all what they looking like in a second. I'm gonna show y'all. Them plants got a mind of their own though, cause I hooked them up so that they would hook to this, but somehow they keep unhooking themselves. They unhooking themselves from what I'm trying to hook them to. Crafty little fellas. Right? So maybe it's the wind, and you're gonna see all the little yellow flowers that this sucker has. This sucker has dealt with. Just like that. Yeah, they look like they ready to start blossoming over there. But right now, I'm at the point where I don't really know. Bridget, this one might need to be turned. It's popping out. This. See, so you're gonna see all the plants eventually catch. My sunflower is doing pretty good. It's got a new tenacity. I don't know if it's gonna get as big as once thought. Yeah, that sucker's, the wind is killing it. So maybe if I did it like this. Maybe if I did it like this. Yeah. So if you go back to the growing experience, you'll see that I'm gonna take you off of here. Okay. So if you go back to my earlier video on YouTube, RUR Media Productions with a $, not a S. And you'll see. This is 1, 2, 3. I just put those in there, right? It's gonna be okay. They look not good right now. Look at here. That's the sunflower. This I think is zucchini. That's zucchini. And this right here is cucumber, right? But the crazy part is, if you really look down in here, right here, you can't really see it, but it's about to start sprouting cucumbers. See the yellow flower? Oh man, you can't really see it. Right there. See that yellow flower? That yellow flower. See, and if you look at this one over here, the zucchinis has a ton of them. Look at them zucchinis. Yeah, see, that's the kale right there. That's a kale. These are onions. They're done a lot better, believe it or not. They were worse, but they are doing better. Yeah. And then tomato, 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 tomato. This one right here, I don't know what's up with this one. But this kale one wasn't doing good at all. So I clipped the bottoms of that, and now it's starting to flourish, and it eventually looked like that one. This is basil. As you can see, the basil is doing good. Tomatoes. And this has 3 tomatoes in the pot. And I know people will say, oh, no, you can't do it. Yes, you can. You can probably put 4 or 5 of them in here. These are 5-gallon pots, and those are potatoes, the bushies. See, so the bushies, so kale and zucchini, and the sunflower right there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that right there. See, and this is the part of gardening that I like. I like to be able to get out here, get it started, and once you get it started, you're gonna eventually get results. Because like I told you, look at that there. See, that is the sign of results. When you start seeing those yellow flowers, that symbolizes that the fruit comes next. But in the case of the kale, see the kale? In the case of the kale and the potatoes, this is the potatoes right here. These two. What happens with those is, and the basil, of course. Basil is a herb, good for you. But in those cases, what happens with those guys is, they don't show flowers. The potato plant, the basil, and the kale. And here's the other kale. See, he looks little now. He's a poor little guy right now. But he's gonna get bigger. But they won't show flowers. They just get to a certain height, and then you could start picking off of them. You harvest them. You could pick off of them and eat them. So I let them get a certain size before I start eating on the kale and this. But in the case of the potatoes, look at this right here. That right there. See, so it's going to be some flowering right there. Let's get up on it a little bit, and we can show you. It's going to be some flowering. See that? On the potatoes. See that? It's going to bud out, and it's going to be some flowering. And that's letting you know that the potatoes is growing back there or down there. You know what I mean? Now, you could grow more potatoes. You get a bigger pot. I got 5-gallon pots. Gotta remember, it's only 2 of us, but a lot of these tomatoes and stuff like that will be given away. We don't per se. I'm not going to eat all these potatoes and stuff like that. But you got to realize this stuff's going to grow. You just have to take the time. And as you can see, a lot of dry soil, which I'm going to feed them later on. I want to make sure they get their allotment of water. And tonight, I'm just going to give them hose water. I'm not going to give them rainwater. I might even, while I'm thinking about it, I'm probably going to take the fertilizer and dump in there and let them get some fertilizer. And then a little later on, I'll come back because I want them to enjoy the fertilizer. If I fertilize them and then I don't, if I fertilize them and water them, it might wash the fertilizer away. So I use a liquid fertilizer that I made naturally, primarily using banana peels, because you could take the bananas. You can basically take banana peels, the peels of the banana, and you soak it in water for about 2 hours. I do 2-3 hours. You could do it overnight, however long you want to. And then you pull the peel out and you add water to it. And a lot of times what you're going to do is when you add that water, you just let it sit. You let it sit off into a quiet corner somewhere. And when it sits off into that quiet corner, it gets stronger and stronger as a fertilizer, and it gives you things you need. Now, I just made a new batch with watermelon, the bananas, and like different peels from different stuff. And so it smells pretty good. Like it smells like something you're gonna buy commercially. So, like I say, if you don't, and then even though I take that and I soak it in that, I still use the peeling, and I put it. That's the compost that you're gonna use to help your plants and stuff feed, because it's gonna you're basically returning it back to the earth, and your plants are gonna feed off of it. They're gonna have a positive response. As you can see, my stuff is growing over here. You know what I mean? And people say, well, you can't grow. You can grow anything you want. I used to grow right over here, right? Yeah, that was my area right there, right from where you see the seesaw right over to where the slide is. And just before you get to the slides, over to the gate, that was my growing area. But you see, we put the stuff there for the kids to play on. So that's why I lost my growing area. You know what I mean? But buckets work just as fine. And I hope you guys find some inspiration in this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You could check out my other videos on growing. I done chopped down a tree in one video. I do all types of different stuff. I'm not here for one specific purpose. Maybe it's something that I can give you that, and if you look at this project, I'm showing you from start to finish. I'm down to my last few plants. I just put a couple last few tomatoes. I think I got one more tomato plant in there. It's a little smaller. They take their time when they ready to germinate and want to grow. Then I put them in a cup, let them get to their point, and then once they get about as tall as you saw these guys right here get, then I bring them outside and they grow. And this is where we at now. We at the point of the conversation where things are going to grow. They're going to get bigger, and you're going to see it. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Really, I want you to let me know how you like the content. If you can, just leave a comment. It's no big deal. Leave a comment. I'm not asking for nothing. I don't want no money or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to bring you content because I love bringing you content. Peace.
You know I love you more than I can say. I hope we never go our separate ways.
I need money. I need cash fast. Give me the bag. Give me the bag.